Howdy folks, how's it going? I'm going to do a quick lesson for the song Operator by the Grateful Dead. Awesome old school Pigpen tune. This is one of the first ones that kind of got me into the Dead. I remember back in the day. So it's a great one to play on guitar. And this is kind of what I found for the lead for it. It's going to sound like this, the intro. I'll play it and then I'll explain it a little bit. It's going to go. Right? So that is played first string on the 5th fret. You're going to be doing little pull-offs between 5 and 4. Does that twice. Then it plays the first string on 5, then the first string on 8. So it's like 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 8. Then you're going to skip the 2nd string, go to the 3rd string on the 5th fret. Right there, and then you're going to go, it's going to play this. And that's the 3rd string, 5th fret. Then you're going to go 3rd string to 9, 9, 8, 9, then back to 5. So far we have right? And then from there it's going to go right, so that's a little set of hammer-ons from 5 to 6 to 7. Then you're going to play the 3rd string on 7. That's on the 3rd string, by the way. 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to pluck the 3rd string at 7 again. Then play the 2nd string at 6. And go back to that note at the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Back to the 2nd at 6. Then the 2nd at 8. Then the 2nd at 6 again. So we have 5, 6, 7, 7. That's on the 3rd. Then 2nd string, 6th fret. Back to that. Back to that. And then the 8th fret on the 2nd. 6th fret on the 2nd. So altogether that is Coda. Coda likes Operator. Oh, I scared you. Where's your tail, Coda? Where'd your tail go? Anyways, then it's going to go into the lead that's over the verses, kind of. It sounds like... And I find that I just use these 2 fingers and I put the 2nd finger my middle finger I put on the 2nd string of the 6th fret, and then my 1st finger I put down on the 3rd string of the on the 5th fret. So you kind of have that D-shaped, it's up in F here, those 2 notes, and it does a hammer-on to 7, so you're having 5, 7, 5 on the 3rd string, and then the 2nd string is the 6th fret. And it kind of holds that, and it plays a hammer-on, and then it just does a pull-off. And it just keeps kind of repeating that. Right there, it goes hammer-on, pull-off, hammer-on, pull-off. It's kind of weird. It takes a second to get, so it sounds like... Right, a little kind of a strange little beat to it, but you'll get it if you practice. And then there's a change that goes... And that is going to be off this part. You just played the 2nd string on the 6th fret. You're going to go 2nd string 8, 9, and 10. And just pluck it once and slide it up those 3 notes. And then you're going to go to the 3rd string, 5th fret, and do the same thing kind of. You're going to pluck it once and slide it up 5, 6, 7 to the 7th fret. So it's... And then you're going to, on the 3rd string here, off the 7th fret, you're going to add 3rd string 10th fret. Back to the 7th fret. Back to the 10th fret. Then you're going to do a little pull off of the second string from the 8th fret to the 7th fret. Then back to the 3rd string, 10 to 7. So it's right. Kind of do one of those if you want. Get like a nice 3-fret hammer on going, and then you go back into the okay. So off the now we're going to play, you had just played the 2nd string on the 6th fret, now you're going to play the 2nd string on the 7th fret. That's just kind of like a lead up note. Now the 2nd string on the 8th fret. And you're going to kind of do that same, hold down those notes, but you want your first finger freed up, so you're going to want to hold those down with your ring finger and your middle finger. And you're going to just kind of play those notes together. This is the ring fingers on the 2nd string, 8th fret. Middle finger should be on the 3rd string, 7th fret. And just play those like that, you know. Alright, so we got 6, 7, then 8. So when it changes, you're going to go from the 2nd string from 8 back to 6. Then it's going to go, and that is the 2nd string. You're going to do just like the intro, except now we're on the 2nd string. You're going to do the hammer on from 5 to 4. First you're going to play the 2nd string on 4, and then you're going to do the 2 hammer-ons from 5 to 4, back to 5, and then you're going to play the 3rd string on 5, and then it's going to go, well here, I'll play that little section first real quick, because it's a little confusing. It goes, there's the 7, then it goes 8, that's the 2nd string on 6, then we go to the 2nd string on 4, 2nd string on 5. Then we do that same little walk up, right? Back into the. I think he even throws in a little in there, and that's pretty much the gist of the song. There's one part where he goes. That's just the 1st string is on 8, the 2nd string is on 9. And he goes back to the, that's the same little leg, then back to that. And then on the end, he just goes, just ended on an F. I just kind of walk that down from, on the 3rd string from 8, 7, 6, then I just kind of end in an F. I think that's what I do. Maybe I go 6, 7, 8, 5, and then I play the F. Alright? So yeah, not too bad of a song. Hope that explains it a little bit. It's a little confusing, but alright, have fun with it. Good night. Go Bruins.